This is the book that puts what some want to deny into the light. In Denial, Secret Wars with Airstrikes and Tanks. Larry Hancock. For more information, go to larry-hancock.com. Pick up your copy of In Denial at amazon.com in digital or physical form.
You the first double nigga I ever met in my life.
What are the dynamics of a crowd? How do you move a mob? How do you excite them? How do you make them feel as one with you?
Don't be surprised.
Join them
Do
first.
not be surprised.
Yes. When you speak to them as if you were a member of the mob. Speak to them in their language, on their level. Make their hate your hate. If they are poor, talk to them of poverty. If they are afraid, talk to them of their fears. If they are angry, give them objects for their anger. But most of all, the thing that is most of the essence is that you make this mob an extension of yourself. What are the dynamics of a crowd? How do you move a mob? How do you excite them? How do you make them feel as one with you? Join them first. Join them? Yes. When you speak to them as if you were a member of the mob. Speak to them in their language, on their level. Make their hate your hate. If they are poor, talk to them of poverty. If they are afraid, talk to them of their fears. If they are angry, give them objects for their anger. But most of all, the thing that is most of all the essence is that you make this mob an extension of yourself.
Okay, well.
Who's that?
What are the dynamics of a crowd? How do you move a mob? How do you excite? How do you make them feel as one with you? Join them first. Join them? Yes. When you speak to them as if you were a member of the mob. Speak.
Warning, 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 warning. This is a UnclePodcast. Code Red, Code Red, Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones,
Your
and
pants
have
and
a
cell
listen
I
to
thought it was
Uncle the Podcast.
Pants.
Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 404 is the episode. Now, we have a situation here.
Oh.
What's going on around here with these machines? They're going to put them in their brains soon. Both of these two people. They're going to be putting them in brains.
Both of these people?
And playing with those nubbies.
What two people? What are we talking about?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
And you. Me and you you're talking about. Both of our
I don't
people.
touch the marbles.
You said, you just
Nice a joke there.
well, both people are going to be...
Can't take a joke there.
we're going to be transhumanized. But they learned about that in the first hour, Uncle. So, but now we're going to...
Do?
Yeah, we're going to continue talking about that and other stuff. We're live on the Ocelli Radio Network every Friday night. As always, we're back. We're off for a few weeks, but we're back now. So expect us to return
Boy.
Fridays, 11 p.m. Pacific. You can call in. You can call in and be a guest. 319-527-5016. That's still the call-in number. If you call that, you'll be patched in, and you will join the show. So please do call the number so that you can be a guest.
Those operator ladies are doing.
Yeah. We already have a caller on the line, by the way.
Let's hit him. Let's hit him now. Let's get him on. It's, what's his name?
Yeah. Good
Hello?
evening. This is Danny from Northern California.
Oh,
How you doing,
Danny.
Uncle and Aaron?
How you doing here?
Right,
What you
okay.
been up
I'm
to?
doing well, but I've seen your TikTaks. Looks like you've been traveling.
Oh, yeah. But talking to my TikTak. Now, wait a minute. Now you got in the subject that I want to talk about. The TikTaks.
I want to hear it.
We have this sidekick here. Busy. You know how many he has to record?
I got a lot of drafts. A lot
A
of
load
drafts.
of drafts, not lot, load of drafts. I put out there over, I would say
There's almost 30 of them in there.
30 now, and a few more, maybe close to 40.
Those are the ones we haven't even posted yet.
And that's the other thing. He didn't even post them yet.
They're coming. They're coming.
They're coming out, but
Stay tuned.
I got him
looking
so
for it. I'm
dang
enjoying it. I
busy.
noticed your numbers in the TikTak. You've almost doubled.
Yeah.
You've almost doubled the likes. So
I'm beating all of them.
You're unstoppable.
I'm beating both of these two. I'm beating them already.
Yeah.
They're out the door. Kick them out.
Kick it
I
out.
have side kick and the other half. Kick them out. Kick them out. They're out.
We're done, huh?
You're done.
Well, we tried.
I'm one of them is caught up. You guys, you're not gonna catch me. But there is somebody that gave me a TikTak, and it's the guy, my neighbor, that moving out.
Oh, well, yeah. We'll
What was
talk
his
about
name?
good luck and catching up. That guy
Well,
we're not going to catch up to. but
No,
that's
I
okay.
know that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know he's the top person that does this stuff.
Performer, yeah.
Performer. I understand that.
Sure is.
I'll never catch him. I agree with that. But my point is, he's finally caught one of mine, started listening.
Yeah.
I mean, he was listening to it.
Yeah, he likes some of
He
our stuff
likes mine.
sometimes,
So,
that's
and
cool.
it's when I said I was on a TikTak before he started talking to me. Oh, you got TikTak? I'll listen. Boom. what was that?
That was that.
Light went out.
Yeah, we're okay. We got other lights. We got many lights in here. We're still going here. But yeah, Danny, it's good to hear
Yeah,
from you.
yeah,
man.
you
What
too.
do you got going on your
Yeah.
end?
Yeah.
What you got going?
Yeah, I seen you went on a trip. You were in Spain. You went on a cruise and
Yeah.
saw your footage of Yosemite.
Yep.
It looks like you've been doing some really fun stuff.
Oh yeah, we have. We have.
Yeah, we've been-
We took a whole break and did that, and I figured, heck, he's going to get some TikTaks going. I threw him out to him. Now he's so dang busy. We don't do a few now. We can't even do a few. He's so busy still TikTaking,
We got plenty of-
recording. He's got plenty to do.
Lots
Let
of
me
material.
tell you,
Lots of stuff.
plenty of stuff to do.
Better stay on that TikTok feed because there's plenty
Yeah,
coming. Everybody,
load of it and more coming.
important that you do that.
That we had off onto the trip.
Indeed.
Oh, and there's another one. You know where they're Fast and Furious? He didn't see the picture of it.
Yeah.
But I was walking down. Sam gave a shot and showed the picture of me walking where they had the cars going up and down that.
This
that
was
stairs.
a filming location.
filming
in Rome.
location in Rome.
Uncle got to see that on his tour of Rome.
Oh,
Yeah.
where was the film location again?
In Rome.
In Rome.
In
It was in
Rome.
Rome, yeah.
Rome itself.
Oh,
I was born. Yeah.
So no Rome Tic Tacs yet, but they're coming. You better believe it.
He's gonna have it coming.
So did you go to the Colosseum and the Vatican or
Yeah, did both of those.
all those beautiful fountains?
Yeah, did them. I got loads of pictures of them.
Yeah, got some good photos.
Good photos of them.
Might have to make some of those photos, the images that I use, like the different landscape images I use here, like this. This is a nature landscape, but I might do the same sort of thing.
Well, you can take them off mine or yours if you have them.
yeah, I could do
And
that.
just put them on it.
I could do one like that at the Coliseum. And
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Aaron.
What's
Aaron,
up,
real
Chuck?
quick, Aaron. I'm going to step away from the computer. I got to handle something. I'll be right back. So you guys don't call on me while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sounds good, Chuck. Thank
Okay,
you.
Chuck.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, our producer.
He's
there.
going to do something. So.
Okay, very good.
Right.
Well, and
So that's what we've been doing on the trip. And hey, listen here. So I got some drop glasses. Woo, boy. How many did I pick up?
Some shot glasses?
Yeah.
Souvenirs.
Where'd you get the shot glasses, Uncle?
Yeah. What?
Oh, the place. You know where you watch the car race? What was that?
It was Monte
Oh,
Carlo.
the
Monte
F1
Carlo.
racing in-
Monte
in
Carlo.
Italy?
No, in Monte Carlo. Is
Monte
that
Carlo.
Monaco.
Monte Carlo. And we picked up the car. I mean the glass with the cars. In fact, I should have brought some up here.
Yeah, I know. We should have. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we could have. I didn't even think of that. Drinking out of the new shot glass. Maybe next week we'll break out some of the souvenir shot glasses for the new batch, and we'll use them on the broadcast. So that's something. you need to listen
we
to
might
next week's
do
show.
that. Use them.
Important.
Yeah,
Very
because I got so many now. I'm putting them in the other thing.
Collection grows.
Yeah, you need to film for the New Year's revolution.
Well,
and my understanding with auto racing, you have to pick a driver. Have you picked a driver? Are you a follower of that sport, the motorsport?
I have been, but
Do you have an F1 favorite team or favorite driver?
well, actually, he died.
Are you talking about Dale Earnhardt or something?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Is that you're talking about like the original Dale Earnhardt Sr., number 3? Is that
number
no,
3
but this
is
NASCAR,
this
not
is
F1, but
well NASCAR.
Yeah, he was NASCAR, wasn't
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt NASCAR racer?
yes, yeah, and F1 is its own.
What is F1 called?
Formula
Yeah,
One?
those are those.
I don't have a name yet. Let me, if you want to know.
Yeah,
I don't have a name of that race yet.
Yeah, that's a
'Cause
whole other thing. That's not
This
as
is
big.
completely different to me. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm watching them go
Right.
around, but I have to know the names, you see,
It's
before I pick them, because I
Right.
don't know them yet. I just see them going around the court, like going around the track. And it's in the yard. Can you imagine? Made a whole thing back. We was walking in on it. We were walking there. And it was
Right.
all around
The streets.
like a circle on the street, and we're sitting there, and this is where this was. And you watch it on TV.
Yeah, with Formula One, the tracks are
Formula
interesting because
One.
sometimes they make them out of city streets, and that's what
Yeah.
they do. And the famous Monaco, Monte
right.
Carlo is like the most famous Formula One race, I think, in the world, and it takes place on the city streets in Monte
Yeah,
Carlo.
hang on.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you a question about that. Actually, it's not like it's just they actually take over the whole thing, don't they?
Yeah.
Pretty
And-
much.
Pretty
I
much.
don't
It's like, oh, wait, the race begins. Everybody sit and watch.
Yeah, but the thing
They're all
is,
going all around the court.
Yeah,
all
but
around
like
the
the whole
circle.
city has to stop.
Yeah, the
because-
whole city is
Well,
completely stopped. Hey, we got the race on, people. Pew, there they go. In a circle.
it is and
No,
it isn't because they
did
got.
that a few years ago. They did that in Vegas, remember? And they had a big problem. They shut down the city, and they ended at Formula One, but they had to stop. It was a disaster because they were going around and they didn't secure the manholes and the manhole covers in the street because of the speed where they were popping them up, and it was wrecking vehicles and causing all kinds of havoc. Do you recall? Any of you recall that?
Amateurs
I don't-
in Vegas.
Amateurs.
I don't
then.
remember that. Yeah, but
Amateurs.
it
Yeah,
could
they
be,
was pulling the manholes. They had to stop it. I'm
believe
pretty
you.
sure that happened a few years ago. They
You
haven't had Formula One there again.
They
really
them
promoted
people.
it.
Let
It
me
didn't turn out
know.
well.
Them people.
Uncle, you have another caller,
All right.
and I don't know if you want to add him in or if you want to put Danny on hold. It's up to you. Tell me what to do.
We can add them in, right? Uncle?
Yeah, add them in.
let's
I
do
mean, because
Keep Danny
we're going to
on.
have this discussion about the race, though.
It's very important.
Yeah, no problem. I didn't want to interrupt that.
No,
but
no.
I
Well,
didn't-
let
I didn't
him
want to
bring
keep
him
him waiting.
bring him in, and let's talk about this.
Yeah. I just didn't want to keep the guy waiting. So, So, all right, I'll just add him in. And
Add
you want
him
me to
in.
add everybody in when they call in?
Yeah, might as well, because that's what I'm talking about right now. That's
Okay.
what I'm talking, and that's what it is. The car racing.
There you go. You're live.
Hello?
Okay, well, I better just
Danny.
listen
Oh,
because
that's
I'm not
Danny.
sure what the race is all about. Go ahead.
Well, we're talking about the race.
Formula One racing, how they take place on city streets, Monaco. And I
Monaco.
will say that the city of Long Beach here in California has been doing, I don't think it's technically Formula One, but it is the Indy style cars. They've been doing one of those races for years and years and years.
Yeah, I've seen them go
decades
around in
now.
a circle.
So Long Beach shuts down portion of the city near the port and stuff, around the aquarium and things. And so they those cars race through the streets of Long Beach, similar to what they do in Monaco. Long Beach has a little more extra space than Monaco, but still, it's a similar idea.
It's a very cool idea. Hey, Danny, if you could mute up because Aaron and me are both kicking back when we speak.
Got it.
Sorry.
I'll just bring me in when you want me to chat.
Yeah, no problem.
worries.
Well, you bring yourself in. You mute and bring yourself in. How about that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, I was hearing a feedback behind you, Aaron, so I just wanted to try and clear it up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sounds good, yeah. Yeah, Formula One, IndyCar.
We got both of them in
It's
here.
more of a European thing, that NASCAR being the American racing. But I want to say that it seems to me that the Formula One stuff they've been pushing here in the States the past few years, trying to get us more interested in it here. I don't know. A similar thing going on with soccer too. With the World Cup, similar thing going on
World
with
Cup.
that. Is
Well,
these
we can talk
European
about
things.
that too.
I don't know. Yeah, what do you think, Uncle?
Tell you, all I liked is one thing on that subject for a moment about soccer. I just like bench to get whipped, and they did. I called that game
You talking
just
about
like I said.
France versus Belgium today. The game?
Today's game.
You're happy, or Spain versus Belgium. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Spain versus Belgium. Spain ended up winning.
Yeah.
You were excited by that.
Yeah, because I called it.
You
And
saw
Nana,
that?
and Nana couldn't understand that. I called the game.
Oh, you did.
I called that
Saw it
win.
come
See,
a mile away.
this is one of those things that's going both ways, though. This, this marketing that happened. I mean, we talked about this during the last Super Bowl, if you remember, about how they're trying to market American football across the world. But simultaneously, they're bringing stuff that's popular in the rest of the world to America, popularizing stuff like soccer, we call it. They call it football elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Formula One, yeah, of course, the American thing is NASCAR, which started out as stock car racing, right?
Right.
That's the American export, if you will. But the import, more or less, is Formula One, which they've tried several times. If you remember when you were a little kid, Aaron, and I was a slightly older kid, they put like Formula One on ESPN a lot because it was affordable.
Yeah.
And they were showing us stuff from the Formula One, these cars that were practically like rockets going around. I remember the failure of the Frisbee car, which was the most hilarious thing ever. Supposedly the most new technology and everything else, and these cars fell apart like on their first races. It was hilarious. But, but it's a whole other culture, right, that comes in. So like the European, Formula One, being imported, the export of NASCAR, the export of football, and the import of soccer. It's the give and take with the rest of the world in our sports, basically, right?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that the most interesting dynamic? What do you think of that, Uncle? Like the exchange with the rest of the world with our sports. What do you think?
That is gone the same way you're thinking about, Chuck. That is the reason why now you look at football and you're watching football around the world. It's the same thing. You go to a car race, you see that the same thing. So it's what you're saying is right. So it would be like that. Being all around the world, people be, oh, we can watch this or we can watch that. And people turns it on and then they see them.
Yeah.
You know?
That's definitely happening. There's no way around that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a give and take. And I do kind of remember the F1 being big as a kid. Lots of just like F1 race car toys and shows and video games. A lot of F1 stuff in video games, I recall. Probably more than anything. Personally, I remember that. So yeah, there was the push back then. There's the push now. And yeah, the football. I mean, the Rams owner actually is famous for owning the Rams and also the Premier League team Arsenal. He owns that team too. That's
Arsenal. What is the Arsenal?
Soccer team is what that is.
Oh,
big,
soccer.
big Major League. Well, Major League.
What
Premier
soccer?
League
What
in the
soccer
UK.
team is that he owns?
He owns Arsenal. That's in
Arsenal,
the UK,
yeah.
which is the Premier League. That's like the biggest soccer league in the world, really.
It is?
And what's deliciously hilarious is no matter what you do, nobody wants to watch the WNBA anyway. So
Yeah.
Now they're trying on that with what's her face too, the big star.
they
in
are
that.
trying.
Yeah.
Boy, are they trying. Yeah.
Well, you're wrong, sir. You're wrong.
I'm
I'm
wrong?
a big fan of that Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was about ready to say that. Jimmy
Cunningham.
she's playing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But money-wise,
Yes.
what's going on? Right?
Yeah, well,
It's the green that talks. Everybody
And they don't-
quiet.
And the WNBA don't exist without the NBA, basically, funding them. So, yeah, okay.
Yep. But Jimmy's on to something because Sophie Cunningham is not only a very attractive young lady, she knows how to play the bad girl. She knows how to taunt.
Who's this?
She knows that her worth isn't under NBA play. It's basically creating her persona. She's kind of gone WWF in a lot of ways, and she knows how to play the camera and work it. She's so Jimmy's on to something. She's an interesting young lady.
Okay, Jimmy, what are you on? Let's have this conversation. I want to understand.
yeah, what say you, Jimmy?
What is this you on?
What are you on?
Well, we were discussing this women's NBA.
Oh.
There is this woman that's on the Fever, the Indiana Fever, the same team as Caitlin Clark. Her name is Sophie Cunningham, and I was just saying, Chuck said that no one's a fan of the WNBA, and I just had to disagree because I'm a very big fan of Sophie Cunningham.
There we go.
Oh, so he's
Proof.
they're
Fair enough.
in the
I was making a
college there.
provocative. I was making a provocative statement because comparatively speaking, it's just not doing as well as they wanted to, and they're trying real hard. But on the other hand, you bring up a good example with the Danny did with the WWE or WWF as it once was, because they have actually evolved and created much more of an interesting space for the female athletes over there than they used to have, because the women over there were just like the Miss Elizabeths, the window dressings for a long time, whether they were her or they were the psycho girl on the side or whatever. But that's all they ever were, was set pieces, in that sports entertainment realm. Nowadays, they actually focus on the women's champions and the actual skill sets there. And so there's a lot more to it. Actually, WWE, in a weird way, has kind of been a vanguard for moving women's sports ahead, weirdly.
Who saw that coming?
Yeah, who saw that coming, right? Pretty wild, I'm just saying, based on the corporate focus and the success rate, the WWE is doing best with women's sports out of just about anything.
Ooh, I like those guys.
But I'm just talking about the money. You can be a fan of anything.
Wow.
But, yeah. So anyway, sorry. I just thought that was an interesting note there to put since Danny brought up the WWF. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. See, the thing with like what Jimmy's pointing out, like a Sophie Cunningham, is she's not only athletic, but she knows that she uses her body language on the court to like taunt, kind of like a Roddy Piper with body language, if that makes sense. She just knows how to use it. And then she turns around and goes on Instagram and she gets in an evening dress. She can play that too. She's
Right.
She's using what her God-given beauty and talent to, that's where she's going to make her money, and her, she's going to be around a lot longer than the WNBA.
Similar to Ronda Rousey, right? Who is like the modern day female Roddy Piper, pretty much, in WWE. Seriously, she has done the same thing where she's attractive, but she's also skilled. And she's utilized her acting skills and everything else to integrate herself fully and to make her presence known in that universe of sports entertainment. So, that's the thing, is when you got somebody who's multi-talented like that, it's a good way to push. And, so excellent, of course. and love to see more of it, coming in and out. Like I said, the import and export of it is interesting to me too, where we're seeing stuff that wasn't part of our culture being sort of pushed into it a little more, and things that were part of our culture going international. If you saw the WWF in the 80s, you wouldn't have ever thought that this thing was going to be, before WrestleMania and everything, you would have never thought this thing was going to be an international, gigantic corporation that was, worldwide, that you could have, stuff going on in Saudi Arabia and England and everywhere else. So, it depends. It depends on what the audience is there for. And, and you got to have some talent to push it and, some skill, and there's got to be something that at least resembles competition. So, and that's the thing, whether it's NASCAR or Formula One or WWF or WNBA or NBA, whatever, this is the way it goes, man. It's all international now.
Yeah.
Well, just look at like The Rock. I mean, his big deal is he's made his persona, and now he's movies. I think Sophie Cunningham understands the camera's on her, and she knows how to play it. But another thing too, Uncle, talking about all those shot glasses. What do you like to fill those shot glasses? Do you like just collecting them, or do you have a favorite beverage? And
I've been
you're in Riverside County.
I've been collecting
You've got a tequila and taco scene there. I'm curious, do you have any those tequila shot glasses?
What are they? Are they the
Tequila,
same?
Uncle. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, they're up the same, but I got a habit of just collecting drop glasses.
Saving it for the revolution?
That too. But
we don't do
I had my other niece here, and she was here when we were away. She took care of the animals.
House sitting, maybe.
House sitting and watching them, and she collects them too.
There we go.
So
it's a fun thing to collect these.
It is interesting if you think about it a minute, and you got all these things on it and stuff and pictures that if you don't have what you didn't have, now I have. You see, but what I'm gonna have to have is another case.
Well, yeah, we're getting so maybe we need a new case.
I'm gonna need a
display case. It's a
play
display
case.
case on his
I need
wall.
another one. Yeah,
in his room there's a display case.
It's play case.
Uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle, one of the things, if you're into the shot glasses, you're in Riverside County, and I know they've got a serious taco scene there. And what goes with tacos is Mexican tequila, and it's a different type. It's a more elongated shot glass. You ever had it? I'm sure you go around, you got some neighbors that are having carne asada night. You got to hook up with them.
They have a lot of them.
They're from Jalisco, and when they have their parties and carne asada, for every taco, there's a shot of that
drop
tequila
glass in it. But it ain't puffing drop glass. It's just I have many shot glass for every drink. I can put it that way. Or maybe more. For example, we haven't had them yet, a test drink that I can pull out and say, hey, I got this new one. We'll try it. And we'll put those in the contention of whenever we're going to have this test. I don't know when. It's Drinking Man that's slowing the process, but he's telling us he's got some more to collect in drinking.
Drinking Man told us this?
Yes, and he had a few more beers out. You know what I'm talking about?
Bumwine Bob.
There you go.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, right.
AKA Drinking Man.
Drinking Man. I call him Drinking Man. That's what his nickname is, Drinking Man. Because he comes, he talks about the drinks. So I'm calling him, his nickname's Drinking Man. Makes sense. So,
of course.
So so every time he was on his ad, I listen. He got another one. You got to keep up with him. because you gotta go buy these drinks.
Okay, jeez. I'll try.
Okay.
He's so much content. How am I supposed to?
Just one time, one pen at a day. One pen at a day. But you can't get off the taxes.
Shout out to Creative Accidents for creating the Uncle shot glasses,
yeah.
by the way, which
Yeah,
have
that
been
one, too.
distributed around a bit. But yeah, absolutely. I have one.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. I mean, I got them in the face, and I got them, and all kinds of stuff
The Uncle
going
the
on.
podcast.
But that one's mainly, I'm putting an example down. That glass will be only made for when I do my, does this sound right to you, Chuck? New Revolution.
No, I'm only using mine on the New Year Revolution.
Yeah, that's what
the
I'm
only
saying.
time I use
That's
it.
what
Yeah.
I'm doing. That's
Yep.
what I'm doing. Would that sound right? That sound right?
Right. Hey, didn't you send one to Jimmy?
Yes, he
Aaron?
did.
Oh yeah, I think so. Wait, Jimmy.
Hey,
we'll
Jimmy,
ask
did
you.
you-
Do you have an Uncle shot glass? Do you have that?
Yes, I do.
There you go.
Okay,
He
thank
sent
God.
it to him.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
it was coming over to him.
All right. Everything as is as it should be. I feel good.
Well, see, it's funny. We found out on my show that Jimmy actually recently received a package with no problems, but before this, he's had problems getting packages. So I didn't even know if the Uncle Shot Glass made it there. I didn't remember.
I know he
but,
sent it. I know he
yeah.
sent it. So it was coming there.
A few times
So-
I've sent stuff to Jimmy and it never made it there, and we have no explanation for it.
So now that's the one I'm going to use only on New Revolution. My glass will be for that. But any other stuff I've got to fill, I can fill it. But any other glass. But that one stays with my show.
There we go. Okay.
You got that, Jimmy?
Uncle, I got a question for Chuck. Did you hear that a couple weeks ago the show that Larry Hancock did on UFOs?
No, I didn't.
You listened to it?
We missed that?
The one with me or the one with the other guys over there?
Oh.
No, the one with Chuck. With
okay.
The UFOs.
Yeah. Of course, I listened to it. I was there. But
I'm not asking you, Chuck.
I'm
asking
sorry.
Uncle.
I thought you said you were asking Chuck and Uncle. Sorry. Go ahead. My mistake.
I don't think I... Did we hear it?
No, you missed that.
No, I missed that. No, I did not
Comedy
hear
show.
that. I would
Comedy
like to
show.
hear it, though.
It sounds good.
I want to hear it, though.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, like half the shows that Chuck does with Larry Hancock are about UFOs.
Yeah,
Lately,
And
yeah.
the last one he did on UFOs, like this is 2 shows back now, because the last one was JFK, but well, it's kind of scary actually. So this is the part where I want Chuck to verify what I heard, because it was, well, disturbing. Didn't Professor Hancock say that in the 60s the UFOs talked back? I've never heard this, and said friend, and then took off 8,000 miles an hour?
Yes.
Say what?
Yes, that's correct. According to military records, they absolutely did that. They responded to a message, and I never heard of a coherent response from a message. I checked on it, and Larry doesn't say stuff because he's speculating, and you know that. So there's a record of this, that the UFO responded after they sent out all kinds of friend messages from a particular base, and it responded like, yeah, we're your friend, and then precisely took off like a bat out of hell and disappeared. That happened in the 60s, yes.
Yeah, that's pretty spooky. Because, like, I was exactly like you. I was like, he must be talking about that wow signal.
No,
and then
that's...
he's like, no, it's spoke or communicated. And I was like,
Right, no, you heard
what
me.
now?
Yeah, you heard me bring up the wow signal, right? I said, well, you're talking about this thing where nobody knows what it means because, and he goes, no, that's not what I'm talking about. And then he also sent me additional material after we got off air, and that's not the only incident where these UFOs have responded.
Is that the same thing you're watching?
Yeah. And that's not from, some account or some dude that was like, off in Alabama on a fishing boat and got abducted. No. We're talking about these are observations taken by people that were supposed to be manning, radar installments and stuff in some sensitive areas, have had responses from UFOs like that. But the one that he was talking about was profound and unmistakable. That they responded in our linguistics according to our transmission protocols, etc. So that's a true incident.
Well, that sounds exciting, Uncle.
And that's in the military records. Again, that's not like I got a story from some guy who saw something, or no. This is like according to guys who would have gotten in trouble for making crap up. Tell you the truth. Because they're working in sensitive like, listen, think about this theoretically. If you're working at an installation where there's nuclear missiles and you're talking about seeing a UFO, if you didn't actually see a UFO, guess what's going to happen to you?
Put in jail?
You're going to wind up in a mental institution is what's going to happen.
Institution? Something that they don't believe in?
Well, Jimmy, tell me I'm wrong. If you're a military dude, you're working around sensitive stuff like nuclear weapons, okay, and you start talking about seeing things that weren't there, what's going to happen to you?
You're going to be going away.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? And Danny can confirm that too. Danny's a former Marine. I guarantee you, Danny will agree as well. You will not be sitting there on the job the next day if you go report that and you don't have a reason to report it.
Okay. Well, Jimmy James, wave goodbye to everyone. He's moving on to spend more time with his friends and family.
No, that's funny.
Yeah, well,
that's how it goes, Uncle. So.
No, that's a hey, look, but that's a situation. You don't make a report like that, because there will be consequences. You can't be joking around with that, and you can't be seeing things that aren't there.
I tell you,
you will definitely be relieved of duty immediately, and then they're going to deal with you. I'm just saying.
Oh,
yeah, go
ahead. What they can't figure out, what we see, they cannot figure out.
They can't do it.
That things in the air that we see.
Yeah, we see.
We actually see it.
We've seen many. We see them regularly. Many different sorts. See them. Yeah. I have them on video. I've got very good videos of them at this point. Well, nobody seems to care about the video, but whatever. I have it. So.
On the show that Jimmy's talking about, Larry had gone through the records up to 1973 because that's what was available to him. And so we were talking about military records up to that, but then we also discussed really quickly the interesting phenomena that was overhead in New Jersey. If you remember, what was it, a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
There was all those drones that people were reporting.
That's what we were talking about. We listen, we see.
And you guys were talking about it in California, and it was in other places. But if you remember, it was massive in New Jersey. There was people calling the state police and the Army and everything else going, hey, there's stuff overhead, man. What's going on? And, the military at the time said there's nothing happening.
Oh, yeah, because they were blind to it. They were all blind to it.
They definitely know
they weren't.
about it. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. They did know about it, and we find out later. See, that was the thing. That's why I brought it up with Larry. Is they found out late. We found out later. They knew all about it, and they were saying, look, we knew it was happening at the time, but we didn't report it.
Huh. See, you gotta face the leaves.
Yeah, you do have to do that. That's
face the leaves to know what you're seeing. Otherwise, like you say, get put in jail.
Well, and that's the thing. And I was talking about there's a joint military area in Jersey, which I happen to be very familiar with because I worked right in the middle of it, which is Lakehurst Naval Air Base, Fort Dix, and McGuire Air Force Base are all in one spot, basically, all in one very close proximity to each other. In New Jersey. So it's called like Joint Military Base whatever. I forget what it's called. Like it might be Joint Military Base McGuire or something like that it's designated as. But their whole thing is about air traffic mostly, except Dix, which is also a training ground and a shooting range. where they shoot everything from guns to artillery. And this is in Jersey. This is in the middle of Jersey, right around the whole same area where you hear War of the Worlds going on Orson Welles broadcast. All that area is this area, and it's also the same area where the Hindenburg crashed.
Oh, yeah.
So it's an interesting area of Jersey. Yeah.
A lot going on there. Oh, and Uncle, we do have Creative Accents is in the chat. He's there.
Let's get him on that line. I still want to hear him on the line. I'm still waiting.
We've been waiting for that for years.
I know. I'm still waiting.
He wants to know if you've had any Spanish beers, Uncle. And he wants more F1 talk as well. He says, Aaron, video game was pole position, but I think that was Indy. Yes. So, more F1 talk, and he wants to know if you've had Spanish beers, Uncle.
Well, what did we have? We had... I had... I've liked my beer, the one beer I've always liked, with the lime in it.
Corona.
I've been drinking that. Yeah. What's that?
That's from Mexico, Corona.
And that's... I don't know.
I do recall I had a Spanish beer at a restaurant we were in Barcelona. It was, I forget the name of it.
Well, you were drinking some.
I had a few. The beer tasted like fruit, though. I did not like it.
Fruit?
Yeah.
What kind of fruit?
It tasted kind of like citrusy. It was not good. I didn't like that beer. But I'm sure there's good Spanish beers, but the one I had was bad. But I'm sure they're good ones.
Depending on how I would have tasted it, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't.
So it was more like an old school Zima than a beer, right? Remember Zima?
It was beer. It wasn't the clear thing. Yeah, that was like those are malt drinks that are flavored with like fruit flavors. It wasn't that. It was a beer, but it was one of those weird ones that taste like fruit. So that wasn't so good. But, we did.
They're trying to add some citrus to IPAs, and it's not good. They're trying to go to the Bud Light line act. I don't drink light beer, but I am convinced the beers from Mexico are some of the finest beers in the world. I think there's a connection with Operation, not to get I know this is the comedy hour, but, Operation Paperclip, we got all the scientists and the spies, but Mexico got all the brewmeisters.
Well, we made exchanges with Mexican intelligence. That's just a known fact. At a certain point. So, but you know what's interesting is, as far as I'm concerned, and Uncle, maybe you could confirm this, but the best Coca-Cola you can get in the world still is from Mexico.
Yep.
So
yeah, because they're using real sugar.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, that real sugar.
It was they had it in Europe and it tasted different too and better than here. It did. Did you have the Coca-Colas over there, Uncle?
Oh they got all those GMO bans.
I've had
Europe. In Europe, there's so many GMO bans, though. Yeah. That's why things are going to taste better.
Yep.
Because they can't use a whole bunch of artificial crap that they can shove down our throats here, so you get it a little cleaner product.
Yeah. And much tastier. Yeah. It's much tastier.
It is.
Yeah.
It is
I've had. Oh, that's another thing. I've had Coke.
Sodas?
No, the Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
The Coke Zero. All over the place. I wouldn't drink any other one if it wanted a Coke Zero. I do not like any more of the other Cokes.
And they have those Fantas all over the place.
They had them there.
Yeah.
They had them there. I mean, we're going to have a drink. Coke Zero. Oh, yeah, we have Coke Zero.
Yep. Coke Zero.
Yeah, every time we...
It's better there. It is better.
It's much better there.
And especially with the Fanta, when you drink that, it's like, orange soda here. We know
Did you
that's
have
like.
one?
It's nothing like that.
Did you have a Coke Zero?
I had a regular Coke.
But that wasn't tasting like I had. I had the Coke Zero.
I don't do the Zero.
Yeah, no, but I do. I drink it all the... if I have it, I like to drink it, but what's on?
Creative Accents is asking why the ghost GIF that I'm using as a image here, it has a Zurich Foundation in the background. Okay, I look at the ghost again and see what he's talking about.
That one.
Oh yeah, it does say Zurich Foundation back there. I don't know. I think this is an image probably from like a sitcom or something. It was just it's one that I used because I was looking for the GIF images that have somebody on a phone, and there were only so many I could find, and I was one of them. But yeah, I feel like that's from The Office or something. I don't know what it is.
Hey, top Top Gun. I don't know if it's coming yet, but it's moving. I'm not sure they're getting it going again. It's gonna have another one
Another movie
of Top Gun.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be Top Gun number what? 1, 2, 3, 1 to 4.
Third
Or
one.
3.
Third one. There's only 3.
Oh,
After
yeah.
all these years, this will have been the third. There's only 2 so far.
Yeah, that's right. There'll be the third one coming up. We got to get back with what's his name.
So you heard about that?
I've heard about it. They said it. They actually said it.
Has Tom Cruise said it?
Tom Cruise said it.
He
He
did.
said he's gonna do another film.
Oh wow. Okay.
And what's his name that first started? What's his name?
Val Kilmer.
No, the one that started. Watched Top Gun. Started all
Porkins?
this. Porkins. We've got to get up. We've got to get Porkins, and I'm trying to tell him, get back, because there's gonna be another one out.
Get back. Yep. Yeah.
Since we're talking other things,
It's always good to talk to Porkins. There's no doubt about it. So yeah.
he's the one that told me about it first. So.
Well, we'll have to be looking for that, movie goers.
Yeah,
Top Gun 3 coming.
I don't know when it's gonna, but they were saying that he's gonna do another one.
He'll be back. We know that they'll return. So that's exciting. More Formula One, F1 content. We'll see what we can muster with that, Uncle. We'll have to maybe start following that a little bit.
I actually was.
Were you?
Well, before we even went.
Yeah, because it's
I
on
mean,
TV.
it was going around. It was going around like a car race, and I ain't watch car race though. Yeah. And I sit there going around, and then you all say, "Well, this is what you should been. This is what you watch on the TV."
Have you caught the Monaco race on TV? Have you watched that?
The car race with going on that we went to.
Yeah, in Monaco, the one that they do there. You've
Yes,
seen that. Okay.
I saw it
Okay.
on the TV.
Good.
When it comes, I forget when it comes out though. Was it February?
I don't. Yeah,
the lady
is it?
said, "Well, February."
I forget. Yeah, maybe
January
January.
or February that it comes out.
Okay.
But look for it, you fellas. Look for it and see and watch it.
Very famous car race.
It is a fake.
Gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Gotta watch it. Race by that casino in Monte Carlo and
Yeah.
so much more.
Oh yeah, the casino. We went by the casino too. Did you know they had us people that had money on them, I'd say at the time.
You could go in.
Can go in and bet
We could
in the casino, but we didn't have the money.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really want to go in anyway. I thought it was more interesting being outside.
I would have just liked to see what it looked like. That was all.
Yeah.
And just step out.
I remember hearing people on our tour say that they were not allowed to take pictures.
No, not allowed to take pictures.
You get in trouble for that.
Can't take any pictures, cause it's the same way with any gambling things.
Yeah, they don't want that.
They actually will cut you off.
Oh yeah.
They will cut you off
Careful.
completely.
But we made good videos outside. There's going to be a real good TikTak of you outside the casino, and we got like fancy cars coming in you're talking about.
We're going to have that.
TikTak coming out.
Watch out, everybody. So watch the TikTak show. I call it the TikTak show. And there'll be more coming out because I got him working on it. Yeah. And he working on it.
Oh, we are. We got a lot of work
I have him so much working on it that I don't have to do many now that we've gotten what we've gotten on the trip. You understand?
Yeah.
You know?
Now, Chuck, are you still there?
Hello?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I got worried. Okay, good. I was just making sure.
No, I just cut my mic to get out of the way. That's all.
Okay, that's good. I was just making, because sometimes like we lose you. I want to make sure that didn't happen.
We got about 7 minutes left though, just so you know, to the broadcast time.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. With that in mind, why don't we just do shout outs, Uncle? Why don't
Well,
do
we
shout-outs now?
have Danny first, and then
Go to Danny.
Danny was first, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He was first, and then they had Jimmy.
All right, so Danny of the Zurich Foundation. Shout outs. What do you got?
Well, I want to shout out that I'm glad that for Uncle's TikTaks that I may never run dry with my shot glasses of Irish whiskey, or that my refrigerator will never be bare of any Mexican beer. And I enjoyed the comedy hour and enjoyed baseball and your trips and vacations, and I hope everybody's well.
Thank you, Danny. Yeah,
Thank
great
you,
to
Danny.
talk to you as always. We'll talk to you soon on another show, man. Take care.
Yeah, be on them.
All right, Uncle, what is the next shout out that we need to hear?
From second guest. Hold on there, Chump.
Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Yeah, we're going to Jimmy. Shout out, sir.
Shout out to the oyster and crab man of Maine, Graham Plattner. Jeez, I'm sorry that didn't work out, man. I was just thinking. Guy like that, you know, sensitive, good with women. Maybe he could be the future commissioner of the WNBA. You know, could be. All right. Peace.
All right, very good. Thank you, Jimmy. We will talk to you again.
Does producer want to do one or what?
Yeah, Chuck, would you like to do a shout out?
Nah, I'm good, guys. I'm actually juggling some things. I had to go and check on Buster before because he was making noise and he usually doesn't. So I thought maybe he was hurt, but he's not. He's just upset about something. I got him in the office with me. So there you go. I will say this, though. I am offering to sell some of my AP and UPI photos and stuff like that online if you contact me. This stuff is original. You know, these are media artifacts from the JFK assassination and stuff like that. I'm letting go of them because I am quitting doing my JFK research entirely. So you guys can have my stuff, and I'll sell it to you at a fraction of the cost. And I could use it to get a new computer because I need one. Thanks.
All right.
Well, they'll go get him there, Sidekick. Go get him. Go get him. You get him. You want to get those? That's your side of the show. Go get them.
Okay,
give them some help.
All right. I'll see. Maybe I'll let you know if there's anything I'm interested in, Chuck. But anybody else, get a hold of Chuck, and he's got all that. That's pretty wild, Chuck.
Yeah, I have the original photos. Like if you see stuff printed in newspapers or magazines, I got like the stuff that is the transmission photo they used. Stuff like that. And some of them you don't see anymore. I got like the comparison of the Alkins photo and the reenactment, stuff like that. Lee Harvey Oswald's handwriting that I already sold to a couple of people, some of those photos. Stuff like that you don't see except in reprints in magazines and stuff like that. I have the actual photos. So there you go.
That's really cool. Yeah, so I mean, hey, if that's your thing, you collect that stuff, it's a good offer Chuck's doing. So get on it, everybody. Get a hold of Chuck and do that.
Yeah, less than 25% of the retail value of it, guaranteed.
That's wild.
There you go. There you go. There. Sidekick. There you go.
I'm going. I'm going all right.
Yeah, you're gonna go and think about this.
Speaking of going, are we doing shout outs?
You next.
Me? Okay.
Line it up and I'm the end of the show. You should know that system by now.
I should know that. Well, shout out to everybody who called in. Shout out to the audience for being here. We've been away for a few weeks. It's great to have you still with us here. Shout out to Creative Accidents for joining in the chat. Shout out to the good people of Monaco and putting up with the race when it comes into town in January, February.
I think it is February, though.
Is it February?
It might be.
That sounds accurate, yeah. That's about it, I guess, for this week. So thank you, everybody. Uncle, what shout outs you got?
Well, shout out to the people that are listening and out of the United States.
Yeah.
Have all those people, if they've been listening, I got a lot more to talk about next week for them.
Stay tuned, everybody.
And stay tuned.
Yeah, so Uncle the Podcast, at UnclePodcast and TikTak. Follow all that, UncleThePodcast.com. Thank you for listening to the show and for sharing it around. We appreciate that. Please do keep doing that. Just keep, being a fan of the show and the TikTaks and all that stuff.
And we will be here next week. So letting everybody know we're not going nowhere.
We shouldn't be doing any big breaks anytime
No
soon.
more breaks for a while, so we'll be doing them.
It's been crazy, Fridays. But I think we're back to normal.
We're back to normal now.
For a while.
Right.
Uncle, why don't you bring us home for the week?
404 is in the books. Bye-bye. That's what I'm saying now. Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get the music going.